your time in your time zone. The next day.
All right. Start us off, Miss Melissa.
The question was, to start the evening, what's your favorite thing to do to end the catalog season? My favorite thing to do is print my new hanging tags for my bar rack, compliments of JP. I love doing that because I love getting my old bars down and getting ready for the new bars. And then I have my testers that I'm going to sort out and marry into. And I've got my new catalogs piled up to label. So I love the fresh, it's like a fresh new beginning. It's so, I love it. I love it. Next, Callie.
I'll go.
Heather. JP.
Okay. So my favorite thing when it's transition time is to see what all I have left of samples that will be discontinued or product sheets that will be not existent anymore, catalogs, and get them the heck out. And I don't mean throw them away. I mean, get them in people's hands. So my big mailer, which I've already talked about I made sure I included the old and the new. Like, this is what's leaving, because it hurts my heart, Melissa, to hang on to something so long, knowing it once served a really valuable purpose, but now it's all discontinued. So I like challenge myself, get it out the door, because I don't want to be left with it. I want to start all fresh. So that's kind of like a big challenge I give myself every transition, is to because I love that freshness too, Melissa. I'm ready to switch everything out, but my first goal is get out with the old, get it out, so that I can't say that I sat on it, that I got it in people's hands. So,
and I have
Callie,
to jump in next. Wait, I have to jump in really fast because Gina said, it impresses me how quickly I can get rid of flyers the last month versus how I normally give them out. Isn't it funny that we're stingy for 5 months and then the last month we're like throwing stuff like confetti? Isn't that funny?
No, I totally agree with that. I was actually, go ahead, Heather.
Oh, go ahead. Mine's going to piggyback off Jamie's, but go ahead. You go first.
I was just going to add to that, and then you can go. I was just say, I literally, as I was doing my discontinued list mailers, I started with my catalogs, and I got all the rest of my catalogs out. Then I went to showcase brochures. So all of my, I had 3 different mailings kind of, and price points and sizes, because I was just trying to get rid of all of that stuff. So it was the exact same thing JP said.
Yeah, and mine's a play on her. So I end up making a really cute label with a fun picture and putting, this is my outdated catalog. Contact me for a new one, or trade this old catalog in for a free warmer when you host a party. So I'll put those in waiting rooms. I'll go to Jiffy Lube and leave 10. I'll go in the bathrooms, leave them on the back of the toilet. I don't care, wherever I'm going, because our state's open here, I am putting them everywhere, and you just never know. It's better than me throwing them in the trash.
Amen. Okay, so mine was just a piggyback off of hers, but what I actually really enjoy doing is I enjoy updating my Scentsy Club, because I want to make sure that I get all my favorite things. So that's one of the things that I'm always doing. I'm talking to my customers about doing is update my Scentsy Club. I know it sounds super duper basic, but it's true, because I am going to have Eskimo Kiss all year round. And Honeymoon Hideaway is coming back. And if you mix Eskimo Kiss with Honeymoon Hideaway, your life will be changed. So just add them both to your club and thank me later.
All right, my turn. Can everybody hear me? I've been having technical difficulties in my life.
You're good. Go ahead. We're all nodding at you.
All right. So I wish I had a super great answer, but since I don't have a lot of local customers, I don't have a lot of, generally speaking, I don't have a lot of marketing material left over. This catalog season I did. And because I was just busy and didn't do anything, it hurt my heart, but I recycled them in the garbage. I know, because I needed to get, everybody was already current. Everybody that I talked to and I mailed to things to were already getting them, and I was going out of town. So I really didn't normally I would do things like Heather said, I would leave them places, I would get rid of them, I'd find a way to do them, because that's what you should be doing with them. But this time I needed a fresh start, and I needed a clean slate. I update my club, of course, because I'm a spring and summer girl. And I get all those winter stuff out, make sure I got all my summer stuff that I need, and so on and so forth. So yeah, my answer is not as good as it used to be when I had local customers, because it was really easy to make sure that there was nothing left over. When you don't have local customers like that, and I don't I don't leave the house very much. I'm a homebody. I didn't do that this catalog season, so shame on me.
Well, we're going to change this training over to how Jody can better her business and start leaving her house. So thanks for joining,
but I'm being
everybody.
honest. So I'm being honest because I don't want everybody to sit here and thinking, oh, well, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. You're not alone. We don't always have, the perfect answer, and we don't always do the right thing. And I'm always going to make sure I share that because I never want to set the example that we always do the right thing. We always know that everything.
We just don't want you to do that again. We don't want you to miss those opportunities.
No, and that's why I'm sharing it because I didn't have the time this month. I've been traveling. I've been making other things happen. I didn't have time because I don't leave the house. Today was the first time, other than being in Texas, I've left the house. So that's the reality of it. So you should always make sure your stuff's out. But all my customers did have current information leading up to this because I mail them something every single month. So that's that.
All right, I'll go. So I love the last month of a catalog season because I know that the next month is going to be the month that I'm going to flip a gazillion hostesses. So I work as hard as I can to entice people to book a party with me so that because it's so much easier, right? When you say, oh my gosh, all the new scents are coming out, you can be one of the first people to host a party and everybody's going to want everything. And then, so my goal, of course, every time I book a party, my goal is to flip them and inspire them to become a consultant. So I love the last month so much because I know that the next month, my recruiting is going to be on fire.
To me?
Yep.
Okay, so a lot of stuff's already been said. For one, I love that we get a new catalog in February because January I feel like is organization purge month. So I love that for one. So I like to get rid of everything new. And of course, for branding and stuff, your message never changes, right? But you can change your branding all the time. Like Heather said, a new look, a new this. But also one of the things that I love, if you're honest with yourself and you don't keep up on Amy and you're working hard on getting better at follow-up, I think last month of a catalog is a great time to pull in a report of all of your customers and touch base with them that it's the last month and club. Like you pull that whole report and you make it a goal that you're going to touch base with every single person just to check in, maybe inform them about club, look up all the, scents that they buy. Like, I think it's a great month to say, okay, I'm going to get all my follow-up done because we all know that we want to do really good follow-up to have a strong business every single month. But if you're still working towards getting to every single month, I think that catalog change is the most important month to, like Jen says, book parties, flip hostesses, train people about club. So you got to start with baby steps, right? So I think the 2 catalog changes are a great time to make it a point. I'm going to go through every single customer and just check in and touch base and let them know things are discontinuing, check on their stash, inform them about club. And it could be as easy as, 10 a night, if you have 300 customers or whatever it is, but make those at least your 2 months that you follow up all of your people, no matter what.
Can I actually add one little thing? Because I did something today and I think that it might be helpful to some of you. And since you guys are all talking about club, if you're not taking advantage of Amy, the app service that we have on our phones that you can use, do you guys know that you can add like a picture of the discontinued list? You can text that out to all of your customers and you can say, if you love any scent on this list, let me know. Just wanted to check and see if any of your favorites are on this list, whatever you want to say. And that is the best way to lead yourself into a club conversation, which of course, as you know, I'm going to say that once they say, yes, I'm super interested in a club, in signing up for the club, then I'm also going to say, well, first of all, let's talk about why you aren't becoming a consultant, because you can have your own club and you only have to sell 200 in a month now for an entire year. And then any of your friends that love scents can have a club too, and you can get paid on your friends also loving scents. So if you guys aren't using Amy, please, please, please. I'm like totally on an Amy high right now because it is just the greatest thing that they have, the gift. It's such a gift that they've given us. And so many of us don't take advantage of it.
Amen. Okay. Well, there's our question for the night. I hope that gave you guys some few tips as to how to wrap up the end of your catalog season. I know we're excited for the new one, and Melissa has something fun planned for us tonight, right? Is that what we decided to do? Okay, great.
Doing. All right, you ready? Surprise. You might have to let me, or you might have to give me permission to share my screen. Nope.
Already
you
did. You're
don't.
good.
Awesome. All right. Who wants to play New Catalog Jeopardy? How about everybody? Yay!
Yay!
I think Jody might be most excited. Oh, you know what? I have to reset the board. We practice played a little bit earlier.
How do we play this?
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to, Callie is going to be my host. She's going to just call, she's just going to call on people randomly, and we'll just go down the list, starting with warmers and wax for 100. We'll just go down the board and move from left to right. And it's just for fun, but you'll learn along the way. And so, and then we will do a, yeah, it's just fun. Do we want to give away some prizes? Just for fun? Yeah?
How do we answer?
So you'll unmute when Callie calls on you. And if you get it wrong, we'll just go to somebody else, and it's no big deal if you get it wrong. We're all learning. This is all pertaining to the new catalog. And let's go with it. So I will, just for the sake of example, I'll pick Jody just to start us. And Jody, you're going to have the question, warmers and wax for 100. Okay.
I gotta get a big book. I mean,
what is the name of the new cause warmer, and how much is donated from a sale of one?
I believe the answer is $9.50 US.
Yes.
And it's purple, blessed, simply blessed.
Simply blessed. And $9.50.
$9.50.
Great job, Jody. Great job.
Thank God, that was terrible.
All right. You call on somebody, Cal.
All right, I'm just scrolling through the participant list here, and we have a Heather Larson. If you would like to, I will ask to unmute you, Heather, or you can unmute yourself.
Here we go. Heather, where are scented bars manufactured?
Oh my gosh, I'm new.
Somebody, phone
It's
a friend.
okay.
Phone a friend.
Crystal.
Utah.
Idaho.
I know.
Woohoo! What is Idaho? Awesome. All right. Who's up next?
Okay, we're gonna go to Jamie Johnson.
Jamie Johnson. You guys ready?
Yep.
The number on the bottom of a warmer dish represents this.
The wattage of the light bulb.
Oh, that's
Close.
unfortunately not correct. Let's hear it again and pick somebody. Go for it, Cal.
Do you want me to pick somebody, or you want her
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, no, go ahead, Callie. Pick them.
Emily Morris.
Number on the bottom of a warmer dish represents this.
How many wax cubes to put in there?
Bing,
That
bing.
is correct. That is the number of recommended cubes that will fit in the dish. Great job.
Holly Rayburn.
All right, Holly, for 400. What is the unique design feature of the Lavender Love mini warmer?
The actual twigs of lavender has been put into the mold to make it.
That is correct. Real sprigs of lavender are pressed into the mold, and then glaze is applied. Great job, Holly.
Thanks.
All right, let's go Louisa Rainho.
All right, Louise, you ready? For 500. Where can you find the warmer finish legend in the catalog? I don't know that she popped on.
I believe it's at the beginning of the catalog. It used to be anyway.
It did used to be. But now
No, it's not.
it's moved.
Where?
Doesn't every
Huh.
page tell what it is?
The answer to this one is the bottom right corner on the front of the pullout. So if you pull out the catalog,
Oh, wow.
it's in the bottom right corner next to the light bulbs.
Lulu,
I
don't
know.
worry. I was over here flipping through my catalog binder insert because I didn't order catalogs. So I didn't even see that. You're good, girl.
Well, and that's just it. You guys, that's why if you don't get the answer right, it's okay. You'll remember it afterwards. We will all remember now. We'll know where to find the legend. So.
Oh yeah, I had no idea where that was at.
Right.
Yeah. See?
Again, this just goes to prove we don't all have to know the answers.
That's right.
Don't have to be
Okay. Who's up?
powerful.
Who's up next?
Let's do Sheila Pope.
For 100. What pages are the bundle and save packages on?
Ew. Page 64.
64 and 65 is correct. Oh, great job.
Hey, cut my volume up.
How about Tia McKnight?
All right, Tia, this one's for you for 200. Which two warmers are increasing in price this upcoming catalog season?
I don't know.
Zen and the milk glass.
Oh, half credit.
Oh.
The Zen Rock and
The
Love Warmer. Yes. Those two are currently $25, and in the new catalog, they are $30. And both of those are element warmers, so they do not have a light bulb. All right, next up.
How about, oh, she doesn't have a microphone. Let's do, Mindy Lavelle. Is that said right? Laville?
All right, Mindy. What page is the fragrance product grid on?
Oh.
I don't have my catalogs yet.
Okay, that's all right.
But at the last of it.
Somebody that knows?
Pages.
Yeah.
62 and 63.
62 and 63 is right. It's right before the bundle and saves.
How about Kelly Vinyl?
All right, Kelly, more warmers and wax for 400. What do green, orange, red, blue, and purple pertain to?
Light bulbs.
That's it. They are the options of colored light bulbs available for purchase for $2 each. Great job.
It says Jody, but I think it's, let's do actually Joshua Bosley.
All right, Joshua. This one important piece of information appears in all of these locations. The silver sticker on the warmer, under each warmer in the picture in the catalog, and in the catalog fold out under the warmer.
Light bulb wattage.
What is the locations to find out what size light bulb a warmer takes? Great job.
I didn't get to click on mute.
You're good. Joshua, you can answer the next one. You're good.
Okay. I was like, why is it not unmuting?
All right, Josh, this one's for you then. This type of Scentsy oil is a clean, single note fragrance.
Eucalyptus? Wait.
It's more general.
Oil. Hold on. My brain's gone.
More general.
Cool.
Essential oil.
Yep.
Essential.
Essential oils. That's correct.
All right, next question, Lisa Carr.
All right, Lisa. You ready? Is she on mute?
She popped to the top, so I think so. Maybe not. Should we go somewhere else?
Yep.
Okay, let's go Logan Durenzo. I am horrible with names, you guys. Like, it's my weakness in life.
It's okay. I can't even pronounce it half the time. It's cool.
Okay, thank you.
All right, is Logan ready?
I am.
How much more money is it to purchase a wall fan diffuser with a light?
$10. $5.
$5. A regular wall fan diffuser is $25 and one with a light is $30. Great job.
Ding.
Let's go Kim Rhodes.
Ready, Kim?
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, Kim, this one's for you. This type of Scentsy oil contains essential oils and naturally derived ingredients. We're looking for the general term.
Essential blends,
Close.
natural oils.
Natural oil blends. Great job. Blends is the key word there. So we have two oil categories: essential oils, which are a single note fragrance, and blends, which can include essential oils, but mostly naturally derived ingredients. Great job, guys. All right, next up.
With Allie Wilson.
All right, Allie. You ready?
I'm here.
All right. Name the products that deliver continuous fragrance for 8 hours, 35 hours, and 120 hours in that order. Remember, this is the diffuser category.
Hold on. Let me read that again.
Yep. Name the products that deliver continuous fragrance for 8 hours. So that's one product. 35 hours, that's another product. And 120 hours, that's a third product in the diffuser category.
Oh, like the fan diffusers?
So that would be one of them, but for how long?
Fan is 120. Fan's 120.
The fan is 120.
Okay.
Are you guys listening on two devices over there?
Yes, hold on.
Allie?
What's going on?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
The Scentsy Go is 8 hours.
Sorry, I was in the middle of taking care of my son as well, so it was kind of multitasking. Okay, so we are the wall fan diffusers.
Okay. For which?
Oh my goodness. I don't even
You
know
want
why
a
I
phone
can't think of what this is. The 8-hour ones I know can be the mini fans because the pods, those last for 8 hours. Right?
No.
Oh, the pods are 120 hours.
Let's just let me reveal. The premium diffuser, that's the one with the glass shade. Those are 8 hours. The deluxe diffuser is the 35-hour, and the wall fan diffuser is the 120 hours. So you were on the right track because the wall fan diffuser has the pods.
Yeah, I guess since there was so many different, my mind was just trying to remember all the different ones, and that's exactly what was happening.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So, but that lets everybody know we have 3 different diffusers for 3 different, very different time periods.
Exactly.
But all 3 in our diffuser category. All right, next up.
Let's go Dawn Barrios. Dawn, you ready?
There?
If not, we can go Debbie Greenhouse.
Debbie.
Hi.
All right, diffusers for 500. How do you get the premium diffuser to turn on to multiple color mode?
Hold the light button down.
You do.
Yay.
Debbie, you had a phone a friend.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, that's correct. The premium diffuser, that's the one with the glass shade. If you just touch the on button or the light button, the diffuser comes on with just a white light.
Okay.
But if you, from the off position, if you hold down the light button, it begins the multiple color mode. And I will tell you, that is probably my number one question I get from a customer who purchases a premium diffuser. Their first question to me is, I can't get mine to change colors. And it's because they're not holding down the button to turn it on. So, all right, next up.
All right, let's go Cassie DeFrost.
Cassie. I know you're there.
Okay, dokie.
Unplugged for 100. What is the price of the fragrance flower individually and in the bundle and save package?
$16 individually, $45 for the 3-pack.
What are the chances, Cassie?
What are the chances I get that twice this week?
You should play the lotto And 16 and 45 should be your numbers.
Time for
And
me
if
to
you
get some
win-
scratchy cards.
If you win, I get a cut for telling you to
Yep.
do so. But that is correct. What is $16 and $45? So we have a fragrance flower bundle and save that will save $1 on each flower if they buy 3.
And can I just add that is a really great one if you have a half price item and you're needing some extra like host gifts or things
Yes.
like that, right? Use that as a half price item. It's a really great bang for your buck.
That's an awesome
let's
idea,
go.
Callie.
Be perfect for Easter basket gifts this year.
Oh, that's a
It's
good
the
one, too.
perfect gift for anything.
Sure.
Great.
Dottie Roundtree, you're up next, girl.
Dottie.
I'm here.
All right, Dottie, you ready?
I think so.
Unplugged. This product has a 10-hour battery life and a single fan mode.
That has to be the Scentsy Go.
The Scentsy
Is
Go
that
White
right?
Solid. You got it.
Yes.
Great job.
Gina Moroni.
Gina, you there?
I'm ready.
All right, Gina, unplugged for 300. True or false? Licensed Scentsy Buddies can only be purchased with their corresponding licensed scent pack.
I think
False.
your
They
answer
can be
cut out.
bought. False. They can be bought with anyone.
That's right. Scentsy Buddies can be bought with any scent pack. Great job.
All right, Pam Brown. Pamela
All right,
Brown.
Pam. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Pam, unplugged for 400. Which product is advertised to last up to 60 days in the unplugged category?
The fragrance flower.
You got it. That's right. It will last up to 60 days, sometimes a little more. Great job.
Tiffany Doubt It. Is that how it's said? Doubt It?
I was like,
say unmute.
Doubt it.
All right, Tiff, you ready?
Yes.
Unplugged for 500. This unplugged product comes in TSA and travel-friendly packaging.
I have no idea. This is unplugged. Trying to make my screen bigger. Can you read that one more time for me?
Yeah, this unplugged product comes in TSA and travel-friendly packaging. You want a hint?
Yeah.
Think liquid.
Is it the room spray?
You got it. The room spray. Because it's liquid, that is why we advertise it as TSA and travel-friendly packaging, because you can carry it on.
Okay.
Great job.
How about Paula Perez?
Go.
Here we go. The laundry category.
That's the bad thing about doing it online. Now you can't go in on a.
Here's a tough one. Name the 5 products in the laundry category.
Oh, I might have muted her on accident.
Can you hear me?
There you go, Paula. Sorry.
You ready?
Ready.
Did you see it? You want me to play it again?
Wait a minute.
Do you want me to play it again?
Can you hear me now?
Name the 5 products in the laundry category.
Name the 5 products in the laundry category.
Counter clean, all purpose, bathroom, dish soap.
Those are in the
clean category.
That's the clean category.
Walk
This one
away.
should be
That's the first one.
laundry. So what is washer whiffs, dryer discs, Scentsy Fresh,
Oh, I see.
laundry liquid, and Scent Soft.
Okay, great.
Thank you. All right, next
Lydia
up.
Perez.
Lydia, you ready? Okay, next.
Let's do Linda Tardif.
I'm ready.
All right, Linda. What comes in the Laundry Love package for $50?
The washer whiffs in the tub, a laundry liquid, and 2 packages of dry disc.
You got it. 1 washer whiffs tub, 1 laundry liquid, and 2 boxes of dryer discs. Great job.
Jen.
Yep.
Here's a pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
What's the cost savings by putting it in the Laundry Love package?
$10.
$10.
Emily Morris.
Can you repeat it? Sorry.
All right, you ready? Laundry for $300. How many medium loads of laundry does 1 bottle of laundry liquid clean?
Oh goodness, I don't know. I haven't used that yet.
Want to take a guess?
I'm gonna guess 120. It's probably way too much. I don't know.
It's too much. Who's gonna help her out?
50.
Okay.
50 loads. 50 loads. Awesome. All right,
Let's
next.
go Kathy Brunshield. I'll probably say that wrong as well. Sorry.
All right, Kathy, you ready? Laundry for $400.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
What 2 features or benefits does Scent Soft provide?
It's a softener. Yeah, it softens the clothes, gives them a more fluffy feel, and it decreases the static.
You got it. It
job,
is
Kathy.
softening and static prevention. Great job. All right, who's up for
So
laundry for
Patty
$500?
Lynch.
You're still muted.
Miss Patty.
All right, Patty's here. Laundry for $500. What does full cycle fragrance mean?
I don't know. It says learn more on your consultant's website.
It sure does. It sure does. And that's why this question hit the board.
All right, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Anybody want to jump in?
I think it's get it soft, get it clean, get it fragrant.
Which means
Get the full effect when you use all the products together.
all the products together. That's right. So here's why we put this question in. In your catalog, it will say, see your consultant's website for the full cycle fragrance explanation. And so it doesn't tell in the catalog, but when you go to the consultant website under the laundry category, it will tell you that if you use all of the laundry products in conjunction with each other in the same fragrance, then you are getting a full cycle fragrance experience. And that was something I learned when
I didn't know that. I was like,
yeah, that's what they're calling. We always knew. I mean, back when it was layers, we would always say layer on the fragrance. But now that it's not layers anymore, they're calling it, if you use all the products in the laundry line, they're calling it a full cycle experience. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go back. I saw I had a chat message where, and we missed her. We didn't hear her, but Lydia Perez. If you want to go ahead and unmute, she had private messaged me. She tried.
All right. Perfect. Lydia, you ready?
Can you hear me?
We
Yep,
can
there
hear
you
you.
go.
Clean and Body for 100. Which body product will have been discontinued in the spring summer catalog? What general body product will not be appearing after February 1st?
Ooh.
And I'm not talking fragrance, I'm talking general product.
For the body fragrance, you said?
Body
For the
product.
body products.
But body products. Is it the scrub? I'm guessing
Oh.
because I'm not sure.
Oh. The lotion. The
The
lotion and the pump is
lotion.
going away in the new catalog.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
How about Renee Hall?
And Renee, you ready?
Hi.
All right, Renee. How much is one bathroom cleaner, one counter clean, and one dish soap?
Are you asking the price individual or the price as a group?
Is it a group? Can you bundle and save these three products?
Not, okay,
Yes.
sorry. I can only see two products.
Bathroom
All right,
cleaner.
so the bath cleaner is $8. What is $8? And it's $10. And $10 for the dish soap.
And so if you bundle that into the classic clean bundle, you'll save $3 and it'll be $25 for that bundle. You were there. Great job. But yes, those three products.
Ashley Riggers. Oh, sorry.
All right, Ashley, you ready?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Ashley. Clean and body for 300. Which products do not contain any phosphates, dyes, ammonia, chlorine, or bleach?
The soak. Can you hear me?
Phone a friend. Someone want to help her
Okay.
out?
Did I not get it right? I think it cut out, but I said the soap.
All of them?
The Scentsy Clean.
All of Scentsi's clean products.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
There is no phosphates, dyes, ammonia, chlorine, or bleach in any of our cleaning products. So that's good to know because customers will ask that question. So great job, guys. All right, next up.
Heather Cronin.
All right, Heather, you ready? Clean body for 400.
I'm here. Sorry. I'm doing guest packets.
That's all right. All-purpose cleaner concentrate makes how many 16 fluid ounce bottles of all-purpose cleaner?
There's so many I knew before this. Why'd you give me this one? Sorry, there goes my Alexa too. Without grabbing the catalog and looking, I want to, how many? 12?
6. So each all-purpose cleaner concentrate can make 6 bottles, which equates to $3 a bottle. So if somebody says that price is kind of high for that all-purpose cleaner, you can say, well, it makes 6 bottles, 16 fluid ounce bottles of all-purpose cleaner, and that equates to about $3 a bottle. So you actually are getting kind of like the Costco deal. All right, great job. Next up.
Sylvia Hernandez.
All right, Sylvia, you ready? Clean and body for 500.
Yes.
All right, Sylvia, this is for you.
What comes in the moisture medley for $31?
Here's our resident Heather Gorsuch. What comes in the moisture medley for $31?
What comes in the moisture medley
body
for
wash?
$31?
Body lotion. Trying to remember. Is it?
All right, I'll help you out. It is 1 hand cream, 1 body cream, 1 body wash, and 1 hand soap. All for $31. That's a savings of $6 if you bought the products individually. You were almost there. Great job. All right,
Rachel
who's next?
Amalong.
All right, Rachel, we're moving on to Whiffbox and Scentsy Club.
Now we guess part.
Ready? For 100. What is the cost of the monthly subscription Whiffbox?
30.
You got it. Now, that is plus shipping, if applicable. And the reason it says if applicable is because if somebody uses it in their Scentsy Club, then, and they qualify for, or puts it as part of, puts it as part of a party that qualifies for free shipping, then shipping charges might not apply. So that's what the if applicable means. But just to answer the question, if the cost of the monthly Whiffbox is 30, that would be plus shipping. Great job.
Can I add one little tip here?
Yes, please.
Whiffbox, the only way you can get it half price is if you have a $60 club order, then you can use it as a half price. So you can get it for $15. So it's a really great deal for that as well.
Yes. Thanks, Cal.
Yep. Jennifer Kuhn.
You there, Jennifer? All right,
okay,
next.
How about Holly Cullen?
Hey.
All right, Holly, for 200, Whiffbox and Scentsy Club. How does a customer continue getting a discontinued fragrance once it's gone?
They must add it to their Scentsy Club before it gets discontinued.
And what is the name of that program?
Always Get My Bar.
You got it. What is Scentsy's Always Get My Bar Scentsy Club subscription? Great job. Thanks, Holly.
Emily Van Omer.
Emily.
I'm here.
And I know you're going to get this right. Whiffbox and Scentsy Club for 300. What 3 delivery frequencies can you set up for Scentsy Club?
You can get it monthly, you can get it every other month, or you can get it every 3rd month.
You got it. Monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. Thank you, Em.
All right, Courtney. Just Courtney with the C.
Hi.
All right, Courtney, for 400, Whiffbox and Scentsy Club. What 2 perk levels are there with Scentsy Club?
Is that if you get the $30, you get 10% off? And then,
yeah.
And $60.
You got it.
Oh,
what is
okay.
Orders of $30 plus are 10% off? Orders of $60 plus are 10% off, and a club product at half price, which can include the Whiffbox.
Okay.
Great job.
All right, Anthony C.
Anthony for 500. This is your time to shine.
I'm here.
All right, for 500. What is the term for the type of products that can be added to Scentsy Club?
Phone a friend. Renew or something.
Who's going to help him out?
Consumable.
Perishable. Oh,
Consumable. That's it.
Consumables. That's right. You can add items to your Scentsy Club that can run out.
Thank you.
Great job. You're welcome.
All right, Nicole Villalobos.
Okay, let's do this.
I love that enthusiasm.
Now I hope it's something I can answer.
Maybe we should give her the 500 just for. All right,
I'm down. I'm down. Do the 500.
It's a mystery for 500. This party total rewards the host with $75 in free products,
$500.
3 half-price credits, and free shipping to 1 address. Nicole, you're a rock star. Great job.
Thank you.
What is a $500 party?
All right, D. Artist White.
I was going to say a good day. That's a $500 party.
That is a great day.
I knew you were going to call. I'm ready.
All right, it's a mystery for 100. As a consultant, where on the workstation do you sign up for Scent and Warmer of the Month?
Under the account.
You got it. Under the accounts section of your
Yes.
workstation. Great job.
Candace Powell. Candace Powell.
All right, next.
All right, Cassie DeFrost. Did we
Cassie.
already have her?
We did.
I'm sorry. Cassie, you want to go again, or do we want to call somebody else? There we go. I think she popped up.
All right, pick
She's
somebody
unmuted.
else.
You're good.
Oh,
Or she is? Okay. It's a mystery for 200. You ready, Cass?
Yep.
How many active frontline does it take to make it to the highest paid title in Scentsy?
3.
You got it. 3. Great job.
Amanda Hershey. Okay, let's go Cecilia Harris.
Cecilia.
I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
It's a mystery for 300. What does the stamped date on our products signify?
When they were made.
It is a manufactured date, not an expiration date. Great job, Cecilia.
Thank you.
Christina Brinkley.
Hi.
All right, Christina, 400. It's a mystery.
Name 3 products in the Scentsy pet line.
We have the deodorizing spray, the Best Buds shampoo, and the Freshen Up pup spray.
Best Bud Suds pet shampoo, Freshen Up pup dog deodorizing spray, and the no Knot Spot detangling spray. You were there.
That's close.
And try to say those 3 things once fast. That is like a tongue twister of all tongue twisters. Great job. Okay, here we go. It's the Double Jeopardy category. We'll just play it like we've been playing. Callie will call in someone. But this is a mixed bag of questions.
Let's start with Penny Moore.
All right, Penny's starting us off.
Hello.
All right, Penny, you ready?
Actually, I'm sorry. It's Marty. I'm on the wrong account.
All right, are you ready?
I guess.
How many cubes of wax will a cotton cleanup absorb?
Oh my gosh, I don't know how many cubes exactly, but I've used it up to 3 times, and there's like maybe 6.
We will say technically 4, but if you can get it to do 6, that's awesome. 4 cubes is what we'll say. Great job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, next.
My list keeps moving. If your name is just Kelsey with a K.
Kelsey with a K. This one's yours.
Can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you. What % bonus can you earn when you sell $2,000 plus PRV in 1 month?
5%.
5% is right. So 5% for a total of 30% commission on your month's PRV. So if you sell $2,000 in a month, that is an automatic $600 paycheck. Pretty awesome.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So I know that if you get the 2,000, you get the 5%, but if you get 4,000, is it still just count at one time?
Yes, it's still at the 5%. So
okay.
2,000 plus is at 30% commission. So you could sell 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. It's at 30%. Cool. Great question.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, Tammy.
Let's ask Bree Hill the next question. She's
right, Bree.
unmuted.
Hi.
All right, Bree, for 300. Which products do not contain any parabens, phthalates, or gluten? Which product category?
I almost want to say all our products, don't I?
All of Scentsi's body products. So no parabens, no phthalates, no gluten. So you were close. You said all.
Okay, this came up. Can I ask a question super quick?
Yeah.
This came up in our group the other day. They were asking if our body products had gluten, and I don't understand why that matters. Does anybody know why that matters? Because I know you can't. Some people can't eat gluten, but does it matter for people putting it on their skin? And because somebody was asking about the laundry too.
It just depends how severe it is, because they can pull it through their pores.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming
Okay. So we were wondering. We were
coming
like,
from
why
a
does it matter
specialist
if
with
they're
kids
not
with
eating?
gluten.
Hold on. Nicole, were you still asking a follow-up question?
Nope. I was just saying it. I wasn't sure why it mattered if they weren't eating it. That's all. But thank you.
You're welcome. And I was
All right,
looking to
next question. Let's go to Juanita Polpa.
All right, Juanita, you ready?
She's unmuted.
Okay. How many of fragrance categories or families are there, and can you name them?
Okay, so we have bakery.
Yeah.
1, fresh 2, citrus 3, fruity 4, floral 5, spice 6, woods 7, and the new releases. I guess that would be like a little category in itself, I guess.
You rock. That is awesome. Yes, there are 7 different fragrance categories: fruity, citrus, floral, fresh, wood, spice, and bakery. Great job, Juanita. All right, give this one, Kelly, give this one to somebody that might be seasoned.
Seasoned. Okay,
I'm gonna call, you know what? Can I call? Let's call on Lynn.
I was actually thinking Lynn Lowe.
Let's call on, see? Birds of a feather. All right, Lynn, this one's yours.
Oh, great. Thanks.
All right, make us proud, Lynn. Come on, drum roll. Here we go. The requirements for this are lead consultant and active the month prior.
Well, let's see. For lead consultant, that they have to do their 500 PRV themselves, and they have to have group wholesale volume of 1,000 and 1 active frontline consultant.
So we are getting a bonus with Lynn answering this question, because she just told you what it is to get, what the qualifications and requirements are to get paid at lead. Now tell us, if I'm a lead consultant or above, and I was active the month prior, what benefit does that get me?
It gets you a 25% commission instead of a 20% commission.
Again, true. That is true. And the answer that I'm looking for is that is how you are seen on Scentsy.com in the consultant locator. But what Lynn said is not incorrect on either front. But this is a question that comes up a lot. A lot of newer consultants will try to search their names on Scentsy.com and in the consultant locator, and they will say, how come I don't show up on Scentssy's website? I'm a consultant. And the answer to that is, you must be at least a lead consultant and have had at least $200 in PRV the prior month. And that is what'll get you listed on Scentsy.com. So yet another benefit aside from the pay raise to promoting to lead consultant so that you show up on Scentsy.com. Lynn, thanks for letting us put you on the spot. Mwah, you're the best. Okay, you guys, was that fun?
I loved
Did we
it.
have a good time? Did we learn at least one thing? I did. I learned about full cycle fragrance when I was putting the board together. So that was, but great job. Okay, so that gives us 5 minutes, I think, for bathroom break, right? Because aren't we doing something next? We are. Callie, jump in. You're nodding.
Yeah, so that is what we have for Thursday night shift tonight. We thought that, well, first of all, Melissa had put this together. We were going to do kind of like a catalog walk and do something similar, but this was so much fun because I learned things that I didn't even know, like the cycle thing, right? It was a few refreshers here and there. So, and I could see a lot of ahas in the comments. So we hope that you guys enjoyed that. That is what we have for Thursday night shift. So if it's time for you to part ways with us tonight, I am going to stop the recording. We're going to restart a recording, and we actually have, I did not plan this part, but we actually have coming up next, we're going to start doing on the last Thursday of the month after shift, we are going to be doing a game night. Heather, I don't know if you're still on. I know you were heading to town, but maybe you should take this part over.